Surviving summer, the ultimate checklist for overwhelmed moms. Summer, the season of endless sunshine, lazy days, and countless opportunities for family fun. But for moms, it can also be a time of overwhelming chaos and stress. How can you possibly juggle work, childcare, household chores, and keeping everyone entertained without losing your mind? Fear not. I've compiled the ultimate survival summer checklist to help you navigate the season with grace and sanity. 1. Be your best. Nourish your body and soul. This means taking time to focus on healthy eating and self-care practices. Here are some tips and ideas for nourishing both body and soul during the summertime. 1. Hydration. Make sure you stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Create a mom-only water bottle and take note of how much you are actually drinking throughout the day. 2. Greens. Incorporate fruits and vegetables into your diet as much as possible. These foods are packed with vitamins and minerals that help you keep feeling energized and healthy. 3. Relaxation. Take time for yourself. Even 5-minute breaks. I know you don't always have a lot of time for yourself, but in those 5 minutes, just take time to catch your breath, maybe listen to some quiet music. If you are a person who meditates, meditate, or simply take some time to just breathe and color. Color is said to really, really de-stress. These methods will all help you to alleviate stress, anxiety, and gain patience. 4. Exercise. Creating a routine of regular exercise is essential to your overall health. When you exercise regularly, you will help control weight, boost your mood and energy, and promote a great night's sleep, just to name a few of the benefits. 5. Sleep. Wow. Sleep is the one thing that you can do that benefits so much that you almost don't even have to think about doing. Benefits include weight control or loss, improves concentration, reduces risk of type 2 diabetes, helps reduce depression symptoms, and supports a healthy immune system. I know that's a lot to take, and you're thinking, where on earth is she getting this? All of the links to things that I'm just quoting are in the notes. Getting enough sleep each and every evening should be your number one priority. Now, that is assuming that you already have little ones that are sleeping through the night. If you don't have the little ones sleeping through the night, make this your number one priority as soon as you can get them to make it through the night. Section 2. Manage your time. Organization and prioritization. Managing time effectively is crucial during the summer months. We all know that if we want to actually do something, if we want something to actually happen, we have to plan it. Here are some tips to help. 1. Goals. Establish your goals for the summer. Do you want your children to continue learning? Avoid the summer slippage. Do you want to get a family swim, zoo, museum, botanical garden, just fill in the blank, pass for the summer so you can go regularly? Do you want the kids to have regular play dates? If so, how often? Do you want to travel or go camping? It helps to think about what you want to accomplish and then write it all down. The likelihood of accomplishing these exciting adventures is much higher if they're written down. Now we're going to get out our calendars. This part is almost easy because now you've decided what you want to do. So when you get out the family calendar, it makes it so much easier. You're just going to figure out everybody's schedules. And then once you have everybody's schedules and activities, all of the days and all of the times that are open to you are going to be very obvious. It's going to be a visual right there. It is during this part of the process that you're going to also write down friends, names, and numbers of where your children will want to have play dates with. 3, create a daily schedule. Children like routine. We are all much more efficient when we have a regular schedule. Create a daily schedule based on what each child is responsible for. Account for meal prep, cooking, and cleanup. If you have the children read each day, those kind of things. Keep the regular schedule in a place where everyone can see it. If your children are young and they can't read, try doing color coding, that kind of thing. There are so many different chore charts, schedule charts, all kinds of things online. So look into ways that you can do this. So if your child's, say, favorite color is green and red is very obviously stop, or yellow is like work. So you can have like yellow and then you can have green times, and they can just kind of guess about how that works. Utilize time blocks. Time blocks are when you chunk your time. So break your day into manageable time blocks dedicated to specific activities or categories of tasks. For example, designate morning hours for household chores and afternoon hours for outdoor activities with the kids, and evening hours for relaxation and family time. And that's just an example, because if you live in a really, really hot place, you're not going to want the afternoon to be the outdoor time. Number 5, delegate responsibilities. Don't hesitate to delegate tasks to other family members or enlist the help of a babysitter or daycare service if needed. Share household responsibilities with your partner and involve older children in age-appropriate chores to lighten the workload. 6, stay flexible. While having a schedule is crucial, it's also essential to remain flexible and adaptable. Unexpected events or changes in plans are bound to happen, especially during the summer months. Embrace the flexibility and be prepared to adjust your schedule as needed without feeling stressed or overwhelmed. 7, set realistic expectations. Be realistic about what you can accomplish in a given day and avoid overcommitting yourself. Set achievable goals and don't put too much pressure on yourself to do everything perfectly. Your children will benefit from downtime and having to learn to entertain themselves. Being realistic in your goals also is transferable to being realistic in your children's goals. If one of your goals is to have them do well in a certain education or learning over the summer, and all year they were trying to learn this and they couldn't learn it all year, and now you're going to try to have them learn it in one summer, and you don't have a clear plan on how that's going to happen, that may not be a realistic goal. Just like having them learn a foreign language would not be a realistic goal in that summer. So be realistic with your goals. Everybody likes to feel like they've succeeded. 3rd category, beat the heat. Whether you're at home or on the go, it's important to have the right items to keep cool and comfortable. So here is a great list of essential items that every mom should have on hand to beat the heat this summer and keep the kids happy. You can just keep these in the car. Just keep these on hand. Number 1, fan. A fan is a must-have for any summer day. It helps circulate the air and keeps you cool. Plus, kids love a fan. My sister and I, we would have one like in the living room. We had like a pretty big one. So we would actually play dress up, and then we would pretend we were stars. Like, I don't even know what we would be using as microphones, but it would blow our hair. You know what I mean? Because I think back then there was I don't even know what the name of the stars show was that they'd come on singing. But yeah, we would do that. And then have you ever seen at like a function, a game or something, they have the little fans that are made with a foam, and they have the water bottles? Kids love those. Fans are just fun for kids. 2, water. We talked about you staying hydrated. Well, it's also really important that your kids stay hydrated during the hot weather. And a lot of them are thinking water is not fun. You need to make it so that water is something that they're going to want to drink. Give them each their own water bottle and have them sticker it. Have them have fun playing with stickers and being able to decorate it and do all kinds of things that way. 3, sunscreen. Protect your skin from the sun's harmful UV rays with a high SPF sunscreen. If you're not sure about the right sunscreen, I have you covered. I did an entire vlog and blog and video, all kinds of stuff on this, where we went into depth about the myths and all kinds of things about sunscreen. 4, hat. A wide-brimmed hat is perfect for keeping the sun off the neck and the face. And it seems that some kids will keep a hat on and some kids will not. To ease this, if yours is one of those kids who does not want to wear a hat, take them to the store where you're going to go hat shopping and see if they can choose their own hat. This may help them want to wear it. 5, sunglasses. Not only do sunglasses protect your eyes, but they can also be very stylish with any outfit. So have your child have fun with their sunglasses. 6, lightweight clothing. Opt for loose, breathable fabrics like cotton and linen. Avoid dark colors because they absorb the sun's heat. There are also sun shirts with SPF that can be worn in the water. These are great because then you don't have to put nearly as much sunscreen on their little bodies. You just have them wear the shirt and you're covered. 7, flip-flops and sandals. Slip-on shoes are perfect for warm weather as they allow your feet to breathe and stay dry. They also allow your child to quickly go from activity that requires shoes to activity that does not require shoes. They also will save your back. If you have children that are still at the age where they need help tying their shoes, your back is going to say, thank you, if you get them easy to slip on shoes or sandals. 8, first aid kit. This does not have to be anything major. You're not, going to be prepared if somebody does something really, really awful, but you're going to be prepared for minor scrapes or burns that may occur during the summer months. Every child, I swear, if they see blood, they think that their whole essence is pouring out of them. Band-Aids are magic. So you're going to want to include Band-Aids, antiseptic wipes, and maybe over-the-counter pain relievers in your first aid kit. As an aside, just last week we were at church and a lady who does DoorDash had a spill on her motorcycle in the parking lot. She had a lot of cuts and scrapes. She needed antiseptic, gauze, and a couple of bandages. And she needed, actually, the one thing that we didn't have was she needed wipes. So one thing I also would include in there is wipes, something to clean it with. First aid kit can come in handy for all kinds of reasons. 9, bug repellent. Mosquitoes, ticks, flies, and other insects can really ruin a summer evening. Choose a natural or chemical repellent to keep bugs at bay. If you aren't in a super buggy area, I like Skin So Soft by Avon. I have no idea why bugs hate this, but we would spray it on, we had labs and we would spray it on their coats during probably from about March or April through October, because that was really high flea season in Oregon. They never had fleas and it didn't bother the dogs. For me, I use a mixture of peppermint and lemon eucalyptus essential oils for mosquitoes, flies, and no-see-ums. 10, travel umbrella. Now, I'm kind of mixed because a travel umbrella is really easy to take with you, but if you can get a bigger one, it has so many more purposes, because a travel one is good and handy for unexpected downpours or as shade for, like one person. But if you get a bigger one, these are great to put in the park, because if you're going, you can put it in the park and open it up, and then you can put a blanket underneath it, and that can kind of serve as your home base for when you guys are all there doing your activities. 11, quick dry towels. When it's time to cool off, a quick dry towel is essential for drying off after a dip in the pool, the ocean, or running through the sprinklers, whatever. Look for lightweight and absorbent options. And if your kids are anything like mine, they're going to be in and out of the water with those flip-on, flip-off shoes all day. 12, lightweight jackets and cardigans. You were thinking, we're just talking about all this heat. Why do we need to have something warm in the car? Well, when you go into restaurants, grocery stores, or the summer movie fun, or out in the evening, it can get a little chilly. So you don't know about the summer movie fun? It is something like 8 movies for $8. They're at most theaters. We always went to the ones at Harkins because that was the only theater we had in town at the time. We now have another one, and they're doing 8 for 8. Or they're doing the 8 for 8, and that's why I know the price for that one. But they're old movies. They're ones that your kids have probably seen, that are already on DVD or already streaming. But it's just really fun to go and get the movie experience. Plus, it gives you one thing to do every single week during the summer. There's a link in the notes. 3, plan ahead. Fun. Oh, this is actually 4th. This is the 4th category. I messed up my numbers. Fun activities for everyone. Plan ahead fun activities for everyone. One of the most daunting tasks for overwhelmed moms can be finding activities to keep their kids entertained throughout the summer season. With so many options available, it's easy to just say, oh my heck, I don't even know where to start. To help you plan ahead and ensure that everyone in your family has a memorable summer, here's a checklist of ideas and activities to consider. 1. Just start with the basics. You want your kids to play outside as much as possible. Plan ahead and have items like playground balls. Do you remember the playground balls? Those great big rubber balls? Those are so much fun, and every kid loves them. No matter what their age, they find a use for them. Sidewalk chalk. Tune up the bicycles in advance so they are ready to go. Bubbles. Outdoor fort building materials. Outdoor games like frisbee and a target maybe for frisbee golf, giant Jenga, cornhole, those kind of things. 2, sign up for sports or camps. Many communities offer sports, sport leagues, music lessons, art lessons, classes, cooking classes, and camps during the summer. This is a great way to keep kids active, engaged, and learning new skills. Often for some of these, because they're in such high demand, you have to sign up in advance. So if you missed it this summer, put it on your calendar for next summer and be prepared. 3, attend local events. I don't know if you're a Facebook person or if you guys get a community newspaper, but get on top of what's going on in your community, because things like events, fairs, festivals, parades, we actually have music in the park, all these kind of things. Oftentimes, they have activities that are geared towards the children. So going to those can be an easy, free, most of the times, thing to do with the kids. 4, plan a road trip or a day trip. Explore nearby attractions, museums, or amusement parks. Choose destinations that cater to both adults and children, ensuring that everyone enjoys the experience. National parks. This goes along with those day trips. But I would be remiss if I didn't point out that the summer is a fabulous time to check out national parks near you. There are also national monuments. This is a lot to say. I'm tripping on my word. Have you heard of the National Parks Passport book? This is fabulous for kids. They get stamps or stickers when they visit these parks. There's a link in the notes. I did a whole thing on this with activities that you do at each and every one of these. 6, have a movie marathon or game night. Gather friends and family for a cozy evening of movies, board games, or video games. This can be a low-key event and is enjoyable for all ages. If you are looking for family-friendly but really funny movies, I have you covered on that one too. 7, create a scavenger hunt. Design a list of items or clues for your kids to find all around the house or in the neighborhood. This can be a fun and engaging way to encourage exploration or teamwork. You know what? If you're really creative, you could do it all around the house, and you could actually tie it into cleaning up the house. Like if they found something, I'm just totally shooting off the cuff right now, but if they found something in the living room, part of the thing was they also had to bring 3 things. You could do all kinds of things. If you want to achieve the same results of a scavenger hunt, but you don't want to do any of the work, try geocaching. If you want to learn more about geocaching, I also have a link in the notes. 8, create a summer reading challenge. Encourage your kids to read books or participate in a summer reading challenge at the library. This can foster a love of reading and help prevent that summer slippage. Summer is a marathon, not a sprint. By implementing these practical strategies, you've equipped yourself to tackle the season with ease and enjoyment. Embrace the moments of chaos and laughter, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. This summer is your chance to create lasting memories with your family while also discovering a newfound sense of calm and joy. So let's gear up, embrace the sunshine, and make this summer a season of unforgettable experiences and laughter-filled days. The movie quote: "This summer belongs to you." Phineas and Ferb, the movie Across the Second Dimension.